Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily go getimism number 688 for August 21st, 2016. Before we get started, I got a couple. Oh. Before we get started, there are a couple of things that I wanted to show y'all. So let's get popping with that. Number one, black seed. A lot of people don't know about black seed oil. This is really good stuff, man. You take about a teaspoon of this every day, and it's really good for your digestive system. So to keep you going to the bathroom, but it actually services your entire digestive system. And they say that this stuff will cure anything or help to treat any ailing condition that you might have. Now, I don't know if that's 100% true, but I've been messing around with this stuff since about 2004. And I noticed that when I take it, I don't be getting sick. And you know, I don't know about y'all, but I don't like to get sick. So normally, if I was going to show y'all an example, I would have the teaspoon and all of that, but I'm not going to do that. Even though I could. I got a teaspoon. See? You take a teaspoon of this, pour it in here, and boom. But I kind of like more than 2 teaspoons. And because I'm the only one that's taking this, you know, I'll take it to the head. That felt like about a teaspoon and a half, 2 teaspoons worth. Alright. Good stuff. It's not the best tasting stuff in the world. I have to admit that. It's really not. It's not the best tasting stuff in the world, but a lot of things that are really good for us, when taken in their natural state without having any preservatives or any sugar, salt, or seasonings in it, a lot of times you have to just take it the way that it is. And I used to actually have the black seeds, the little black seeds, and I used to chew them up and eat them. And actually I thought that they were a little bit better, but they say that the oil is stronger. You know, if you can't take, and you'll know that that stuff is saturating your system too, because you'll be burping this stuff up hours and hours later, even though you've already eaten other stuff, and you won't be burping that stuff up. You'll be burping that stuff up, the black seed oil up. So that's one of the ways you know that it's really working. I mean, you don't really like the taste of it? Get yourself some watermelon. And that'll make things a little better for you, because this is good. Make sure you get the watermelon with the seeds, though. Get it with the seeds. Don't play around. I eat this stuff all day, every day. What a lot of people didn't know was that although we got teased for eating watermelon, chicken and watermelon, whatever, we had it right. Watermelon is one of the most alkaline fruits that you can eat. So this stuff is better for you health-wise than almost all of the other fruits. All of them. This has a very, very high amount of alkalinity. Yeah, if you don't know what I mean by alkalinity, I have to get with y'all about that on another day, because we don't have that much time today. Now, what I'm going to talk to y'all about tonight is this. I'm going to talk to y'all about whether when some things happen to you, do you tell people? No. Put it like this. When good things happen to you, when you're expecting a windfall or some type, when you are expecting some really good fortune to come your way, do you tell people that it's about to happen to you? Or do you feel like when you tell people, it somehow magically, mystically, spiritually messes up your blessings? Does it block your blessings? Like, some people have said that they don't like to tell people that something good is going to happen to them before it happens all the way, because it seems like somehow if it takes longer than it was supposed to take, then people are asking them Like, yo, man, you know, I thought you said you was gonna get this. Well, what happened with that? And blah 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 blah. Did it come yet? Did you get it yet? Are you doing things yet? And it's kind of embarrassing because it makes it seem like you was just pump faking, you was just stunting, you was just talking shit. When in reality, sometimes you just have to be a little bit patient and wait for your blessings to come, even though they're on their way. It's just like waiting for something in the mail. We understand that the person who mailed it to you mailed it on this day, and they live a certain distance away, so you were supposed to have it by this date. But sometimes you have to wait another day. That's how it is sometimes with our blessings. But we know that they're coming. So the question really becomes, are we superstitious? Because that's what it really boils down to. Although the ancestors speak of speaking things into existence, in other words, when you believe that something is going to happen, you make it happen. I don't know about that. I'm not saying that it's not true, especially with some things. But if you are working in conjunction with somebody and they were supposed to make something happen for you and they did what they were supposed to do and you did what you were supposed to do, then why shouldn't you expect to have the thing delivered that you were supposed to be expecting? You know? So I don't know if you can speak that out of existence, because you've already done the work to make sure that it goes into existence whether you spoke about it or not. But that doesn't take away the fact that sometimes we are superstitious. We do believe that even though we do something that isn't directly related in any way to the thing that we're expecting or that we're doing or that we're whatever the case is, we think that somehow that might affect it. That's superstition. Step on a crack, break your mother's back. Okay, nobody really believes that your mom's back is going to be messed up if you step on a crack, but when you're a little kid, you might believe that. You might even do it as a revenge tactic. But anyway, not walking under ladders, whatever. I don't even want to get into the whole superstition thing, but the point is, you know, if you are afraid to tell somebody about a windfall that you're about to have or some good fortune that you're about to have because you think that you might mess up your ability to receive what you're supposed to receive because you spoke on it, come on now, that's a problem. Because you shouldn't have to think that way. And it messes up your positivity. And to me, it kind of works on your karma or your belief in karma or your karmatic abilities. Well, the karmatic ability to make or break something. You know, things happen the way they're supposed to happen. There ain't no other way it could happen. So if it's going to go down for you, then it's going to go down. And if it's not going to go down for you, it doesn't matter if you spoke about it or somebody else spoke about it, ill will or whatever. Now, other people believe that you shouldn't tell anybody about any good fortune that you're going to have, because if you tell people, then they start hating, or maybe they start talking to somebody. You know, like if you said something like, well, you know, I'm getting promoted this week and I'm supposed to get a raise, and maybe you put somebody else into the mix, like such and such is gonna get moved to this department, and I'm gonna fill in his or her spot, and you know, I'm moving up. You know, people might get mad or jealous or whatever, then they start asking questions like, how come such and such is getting this and I'm not getting this, and I work just as hard as him or her, and you know, why can't something happen to me? And then next thing you know, it comes out that you weren't supposed to say anything, you weren't supposed to divulge any information. Now it looks like you're leaking information, you can't hold a grape, and then things get messed up for you. I can understand how a person would be concerned about something like that happening, but that just means that you didn't respect the rules. It didn't happen. Whatever didn't happen to you didn't not happen for you because you spoke to somebody about it. The point is, you weren't supposed to share that information, and you did it. You violated it, and now you blocked your own blessings. Nobody messed that up for you. You messed it up for you. You gotta learn how to keep your mouth shut. Now, I do believe that you want to share things with. You want to share the good things that are happening in your life, the same way that you would share terrible things that are happening with you if you needed help. But when you accomplish something, you reaching your goals, man, or you get lucky. Of course, you want to share that information, especially if you can help somebody else to get theirs too. So you want to be able to share your good fortune with your loved ones, even if you're not sharing the actual thing that you're getting. You want to share that good feeling. People may have been looking out for you and pulling for you and praying for you and hoping good things for you and trying to speak in your favor so that some more good things can happen to you. So of course you want them to know what's good. So bottom line is be careful. Don't let nobody mess things up for you, man. And make sure that you eat your watermelon and your black seed oil, man. I'll be back at this again. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, when it all comes down to it, you can speak things into existence or out of existence in your mind, because that's where it all starts and ends. If you don't really believe that something is going to happen to you that's good, then more than likely you're going to do things to make sure that the good things don't happen for you. They did not happen for you just because just because you spoke on it. But subliminally, you started to do things to make sure that your blessings never came to you. You might be afraid of success, man. A lot of people are afraid of success. I ain't the only one. It's real out here. But the same amount of people are afraid of failure. So they try to do the things to make sure that they don't fail. But it's important to make sure that you do things to succeed, not do things not to fail. There's a difference between succeeding and not trying to fail. It's a mindset. It's all good. UrbanTherapyWithSon.com. The hood is our health, baby. The hood is our health. The Daily Go Getimism Show each and every day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 347-677-1533. blogtalkradio.com/Sun752. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Real good, you know what I'm saying?